7:33 as we continue in Virginia Beach, our coverage of the major fire there on the resort strip.
It happened Tuesday night on 27th and Atlantic. Crews worked late into the night to stop the blaze until the buildings eventually crumbled to the ground.
What a mess. And our Aaron Miller leading off coverage this morning from that cleanup site. Still a lot of work to be done. And I know, Aaron, you've been on the ground talking to people who've been directly impacted by this fire.
Blaine, yes, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, and that starts today, just moments ago, within the past 15 minutes. I talked with the owner of the property, Matthew Vakos, of Vakos Development Company. He says that his grandfather actually built this building. He grew up in the area and would eat breakfast as a kid at the cafe, at the Maple House breakfast spot and the pancake house. And to see this now, he said it so beautifully and heartbreakingly. He called it a broken piece of history, and that's what it was. 3 businesses now just torn down to the studs, and that impacts the families, the employees, everybody that would come to work and make money. I mean, it's the middle of tourist season, so things were just about getting started for these individuals to make money. Matthew says that cleanup is going to get started today. In fact, in just a little bit, he's going to be meeting with ServPro, who's going to come out. They're going to assess the damage. And step 1 is really just cleaning off the sidewalk. I mean, you can see that it stretches all the way out into the street. The city of Virginia Beach has the whole area kind of closed off here, not really impacting traffic, but definitely the bike lane and the bus lane here. And then he says the next step is going to be clearing this entire piece of property. He thinks it's going to take some time, but he hopes to maybe by next week at least have the sidewalk cleared, so then it could be safe for people to come back and walk into. But I mean, really, broken piece of history is what it is. You can see t-shirts and an old menu that is still just littered about after it burned down. We also spoke with the mayor of Virginia Beach, Bobby Dyer, and here's what he had to say over the phone yesterday.
It's remarkable that due to their expertise and professionalism, they really were able to keep it contained. We feel bad for the loss of property, but there was no loss of life, and even the injury to the firemen was minor. So given it was a terrible situation, it was really kept under control and responded professionally by our great fire department.
1 firefighter injured, but they are doing okay. No one inside the building or around the building was hurt, and that is a good thing. Matthew just said to me, you know, this is family here, and it goes back decades. And so the fact that they can walk away all together, at least, you know, all the rebuilding, it's going to come, and they'll work together to make that happen. But for now, it's just about let's figure out what caused this fire, and let's figure out how to clean it up so we can get business back booming here at the oceanfront. And Blaine, Jessica, we are going to keep asking those questions, and hopefully we can chat with Matt a little bit more about this to see what the next steps are.